Hi, besties.
Welcome to Sip
Yep, and laugh.
I'm Timmy.
And I'm Uri.
This is a podcast where two besties come together to talk about healing, high value talks, and hot takes. So today we're going to start with introducing ourselves to the internet space and to everyone. We're going to discuss how we got to know each other, how we met, and why we are starting this channel after a very long time, might I add. So, Meme, do you remember how we started being friends?
I do actually.
Yeah?
I remember how we started talking.
Yeah. We're not
Yeah.
act-
I remember how we started talking.
Yeah.
How did we even actually become friends? Well, I remember that we started talking because of a movie.
Yeah.
But were we actually friends then?
We were not friends. I don't hate your goats.
No, but I literally did not like it though
Yeah, I
because
know. You guys made that.
Yeah, I
Like,
do.
you didn't like me. Funny enough, I wasn't actually like problematic. But
No, it was not like you were problematic. It's like you came to this okay, let me say you're just different. Like you're not normal. Because like you came into the street, yeah, and like everybody was like, it's a new girl, it's a new girl, it's a new girl. I'm like, who's that new girl? Usually I don't even care about those things, but it was so because my brothers were literally talking about it in the house. So I was like, who is that person? Who is that person? I was like, okay, whatever. And then the day I saw you, I was like, this is a new person because like you were like covered, like that's the what's it called? That Hausa stuff they usually
I was wearing this thing.
Is it hijab?
It's not hijab.
What's that?
It's not hijab. It's not imar. It's like jalabia sort of thing.
No, but your hair was covered as well.
Okay, I was just wearing a scarf. That's a normal
That was
scarf.
and then you had these like black
lip liner. I was in my
no, your whole lips were like covered with that shit.
you know that shit.
Why you call it? I thought lip liner is when you just do this down part.
It's liner now, but in 2018, like people were like painting their lips like
do you even
dark.
I saw it, I was like, is this person? This local person? Who is this?
Yeah. She said, look.
Who is this? And I think I was going to like get something when I saw you and you just passed. I was like, no, I passed.
Oh my god.
So when I go back home that day, I was like, the girl I just came out, they house that people. Remember I was like, no, it's like they're Yoruba. I was like, okay, I saw the girl. Like, your brother is this. Remember I was like, I beg, spare me all those stock. But basically, what made me come, because I know that I was the one that I came to talk to you eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Was because of that movie. What was the name? What was the title?
I'm Not a Robot.
I'm Not a Robot.
Yes,
yeah.
that was actually like my first proper Korean. Okay, that's not my first because in secondary school I used to watch Korean movies with my friends, and the first one I watched was this Lee Min-ho one where the lady was the mermaid and stuff.
Blue Sea.
Blue Sea, Legend of the Blue Sea.
Legend of the Blue Sea.
So I remember that.
Yeah, you watched that.
That was sort of my second because shortly after that I left school. I left Meduguri. Okay, backstory to why the whole northern stuff. I was born and brought up in Meduguri, so
local.
that affected or that added to my background initially, but you get along the line you adapt and stuff.
Yeah.
So Meduguri. So after
I basically polished her into this fancy young lady.
That's a stretch.
Oh my god.
That's a stretch.
I think we need to like put some throwbacks.
There's no throwback, unfortunately. There's no throwback.
But yeah, the robot movie.
I'm Not a Robot.
I'm Not a Robot brought us together because I got that movie from our one time neighbor that was living close to us, and I was watching. I think the season 1.
Yeah.
And I liked it, so I needed the season 2. And when I went to her, she was like, "It's not my own, no. It's that girl own." I was like, "Go and collect it from her. Now. When you collect it, go and give me."
Wait, funny enough, I don't think it wasn't even my own.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Who had
it? Was like it belonged to her.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she borrowed me because I was using it on my system. So she was like, I think what she said was it was with that girl because I'm with it at the moment. I borrowed it, so you should come and meet her.
No, do you know the funny thing? Because I felt like it was if she borrowed it to you, I wouldn't have come to you to get it. Because I would have wanted to like chill and allow you to.
Let me tell you what happened. She gave you the impression that
belong to
it belongs to
you.
me, so
Yeah.
that you will come and talk to me, because you guys were sort of like friends.
Yeah.
So she wanted us to be friends because she was
and
my
now she's
friend
not
in
even
it.
our friend.
Life happens. Life happens.
That's mean though. Like, did we push her?
I don't think we pushed her, to be honest, because this thing where people like grow. The thing is that at a point,
About sickle cell.
so we have like diagrams and whatever to like educate on sickle cell. Before we actually go into whatever awareness and explain or give an insight on our personal journeys with sickle cell, we would like to like talk about what exactly sickle cell is and how it came about. So the two things you need to know as an individual is that before getting married, you have to be conscious of your genotype and your blood group, which would, if ignorance to that or not doing that will lead to sickle cell anemia. But first, what exactly is genotype and what makes it different from the blood group? So here, according to the research here, because I want to say it word for word and you get, according to biology here, the main difference between blood group and genotype is that the blood group constitutes the different kinds of blood found in humans, governed by different antigens found on the surface of the RBS, which is the red blood cells. On the other hand, genotype forms the genetic consistency of the cells in humans. So basically, blood group is like, let me use government, political or gubernatorial body for example. Your blood group is basically like the chairmans, the chair whatever, the smaller bodies in the state that comprises of the major body, which is the governor. You get, so your genotype is like the governor. Everything is under one. So basically, that's it. The most important or the most specific one you need to like know. Everyone is important to be known, you understand? But the most specific one that affects sickle cell is, or that brings about sickle cell, is your genotype. So please, I'll beg and I indulge you, if you don't know your genotype, to go and know your genotype today, because I get money, I feel solve problem. You gonna speaking. I'm not cursing anybody, but that's the truth. It's painful, it's torture, it's emotionally draining, it's psychologically draining, it's everything dreadful. It's not as highlighted as it's supposed to be, even in the healthcare system. Amongst people that think or supposed to be our healthcare providers, don't really take sympathy on people or understand the gravity of how it affects us.
Yeah, I saw a video. Sorry, I feel like I'm referencing videos too much.
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
I saw a video where the girl was rushing to the hospital. Yeah, and she's like requesting for a specific drug, a specific injection. Yeah. And the nurse was like, no, I'm not giving you that injection. Yeah. That's for like cancer patient. That's like
imagine.
You get, I'm like, I'm telling you like what I'm used to. You get me? And you're like, no, that's not for you. That's too high dose. Blah, 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 blah. And then she eventually gave her something else, which did not work.
Yeah,
which did not work, by the way. And the girl kept like crying, and it was another nurse. Literally, imagine how many shifts had to go by and time had to go for another nurse to come.
All the pain.
And like, why haven't you given her the medication she's requesting? And it's like, I felt like she's an addict. Oh, what do you mean an addict, bro? Do you know, I cannot even literally like explain the whole video like the way I watched it, but I'm just like trying to paint a picture where even the people that are like the healthcare practitioners would refuse to give you certain medication just because they feel like maybe you're faking that pain.
You're faking the pain. There's no way in hell that you're feeling that pain. Meanwhile, you're seeing hell and back. In fact,
bro, I had one experience like that too.
Yes, now.
Yo, I had one experience like
take
me. I was not even requesting for the medication because
I was requesting for death. Do you know what I mean?
Do you get?
Do you know what I mean?
I was not requesting for the medication. I just wanted something that would just pull me out. Literally, I was asking my dad to slap me, like just give me one very tight slap. Let me just faint from there. I'm being very serious. Like I was like in so much pain, yeah. And then the nurse that was like taking care of me, she was trying to. That lady, God bless her, so I don't want to curse her, but yo, she kept injecting me here. The whole hand on tissue, like you're not even getting the thing you're supposed to get, and you're telling me to stop crying, telling me your crying is increasing the pain. Try to calm down. You're telling me to bro, I feel slap you, bro. What is that? She was like, try to calm down. The more you're crying, the more you're. Meanwhile, the thing where they trick me for hand, just they mess up my hand. Blood just. I think okay, you didn't come to the hospital that day, but I feel like Chibu came. My whole bedsheet was already like stained with blood because the amount of blood that lady just to choke me injection put cannula.
Literally, like sometimes when I'm in the hospital, like when I'm admitted, I specifically ask for specific doctors because I know the people, I know the nurses that will do it right. I know the nurses that will fuck it up. I know the nurses that will
It's really annoying. I'm in pain. It'll give me so much pain.
There was this time I was admitted, and this doctor was, I don't know why the doctor was looking for my vein naturally or normally sometimes. Well, no, doctors actually do that, but like especially in teaching hospital. But typically it's supposed to be like a nurse's duty to like fix the cannula and stuff. So this doctor was trying to fix my cannula. Lo and behold, he tried it 16 times.
Bro, and he's a doctor, not even a nurse.
It's a doctor.
Yo.
Funny thing is,
that's a very bad experience.
I'm not seeing that man in that place anymore.
They should remove him, but I don't think
I don't know why he said anymore.
Mama, it's not even funny. That thing. Do you know the last time I was sick and I went to this, I don't want to mention the name.
Yeah.
Yo, I say after you saw my hand now.
Yeah.
My veins were swollen for like a month plus. Both hands, not even like one hand, because she tried putting it here, it tissued.
Yeah.
She put it here, it tissued. I see her to.
Yeah, sometimes it's not even their fault. So, sometimes it's not their fault because during crisis here, your veins hide.
I know, but no, this particular one is your fault because like
why you? Like,
you're supposed to know how to,
where to
bro,
like, yeah,
and you're like
because
injecting.
See visible veins.
Mama,
you're supposed to.
Uncle Leo, I literally had to be like, Mama, why you putting that girl in so much pain?
First of all,
because she kept like.
Why would you see a space where there's hardly ever like a pronounced vein?
And you're trying to like inject me there.
Do you know what? It's even fine for you to even fix it on my leg.
Even here, safe, I'll collect it.
No, me, I prefer this place. Every time I go to the hospital, I'm like,
Mama, it's
like,
here. They want to use.
Customer, I'm like, yes.
They want to wound me with this hand. It's here, me.
See my vein. I know where my veins are. Like, I just know.
I rather heal. But I go there, that man saying that for here. Okay, they were giving me penta.
I hate this.
They were giving me penta. Maybe that's why she had to. This way she used though, both hands.
It's painful in this place. I don't like it.
No man, you should be that in that for you how you can.
Me, for hospital in my
bum now. Even when I go there, when I went, why am I using pigeon, bro? When I went there, I was asking her to like inject it here, and just like no, she can't inject it here. Blah, 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 it's here.
Yeah. No, I beg.
So yeah, even the health practitioner. The point is that even the health practitioners sometimes
are not helping.
They are not helping, and then they will also tell you to not like self-medicate.
Yeah.
But as a sickle cell, like as someone that has lived with this disease for like all my life, I am able to self-medicate at this point because like I know what I need at certain levels of pain. You get. Yeah. So, but they will even tell you to not self-medicate and come directly to the hospital.
They're not trying to promote or advocate for self-medicating. Yes, that's right.
No,
because you can get hooked on it. Truthfully. But understand with me that
when I tell you that this is what I need at this point, yeah, because you go to the hospital and they're like, okay, I was already running mad, and they took me there. Do you remember? And they took me there. Yeah. Your dad was with us that day, and they were asking for no, it was just him, my dad. Okay. Your dad was the one that drove us there, and then and they're asking for hospital card before they do anything. And your father was like, okay, are these people mad? No. This girl is dying. Bro. And where I was, you know, when pain has like literally, I was already seeing like the other world. I was already seeing the other
It's like
black,
a
the other
line,
country, bro.
bro.
I was just there. I was like,
Have you ever, has something ever like has something ever happened while you're in just like you were in severe pain, by the way, but it was just so funny. You were like, this is ridiculous. You are in so much pain, but
Mama,
you just have to laugh.
yeah, I was just sitting on the like,
You
and
just
I
have to
was
laugh.
like, is she already mad already? What's going on?
Bro, do you know how many times due to see the problem as a country or as a nation? In fact, self leave that, scratch that. The problem we face as a race. In fact, scratch that. The problem we have as humanity. The problem we have as humanity is we just value profit before humanity. Like the way we
And
value.
mind you, that was the
Oh,
hospital that I've
God.
always gone to ever since I've been sick.
You fucking know me. You know me. I'm a
I'm
customer at
not
this
going
point.
away with your money, but because I'm
That
going to
is
come back.
sad.
I'm going to still need you.
That
I
is
still,
sad.
I still need you.
That is very sad, but you have known me for like 23 years.
And I trust you in my life.
Bro, you know me. You
In
know
my
my
life.
mother's name. You know
I
my
don't even
mother's
know.
name.
Most I don't even know what they're injecting me. They're not injecting me, bro. But you can't trust me
But
with
you can't trust
5,000
me
naira.
If the heli 100. Okay. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
but like it's
See,
really upsetting though. That's like very upsetting.
We'll have episodes.
That's very
episodes.
upsetting because like I'm in pain. Like just give me this thing, and they're like,
Yeah. Listen to me. I'm the problem. I'm the one with the problem. I'm the one with the problem. You're literally chilling. The stress, literally, let's exchange these shoes. Let me be the nurse.
I don't even wish that self.
No,
Because,
I know,
like,
I don't wish that, but like sometimes I feel like people just need to understand that if you don't understand what someone is going through, don't doubt them. Don't
another
invalidate
concept
them.
that I've realized recently is that the concept of pain is different, but people don't know that. I was going to say something, but I will just rephrase it.
Yeah.
Like how did this come to me? Basically, someone said that I'm pretending. You know when you hit your leg,
Yeah.
and some other person hit, that's two different levels of pain, bro.
Bro, I'm
You
not
cannot
You know me.
do you understand? You cannot compare. No, I'm very serious.
No, I
Like
get it.
when someone tells me, "Oh, sorry,
Why you being
manage it."
dramatic?
You can. I feel like, bro, you don't know the level of pain, and because you feel like it's the same level of pain you feel when you hit your leg. That's why you feel like it's just a pain I can manage.
This is something that a
But
lot of people are guilty.
sickle
of that.
cell pain, in
Everyone's
fact,
guilty of it.
let me not even like boil it down to just sickle cell pain. Pain in general is on different levels.
Yeah.
On fucking different levels, because I cannot be telling you that, bro. I'm literally okay. Like I told my dad, one time I was sick. I was like, I can't breathe. I can't. My father was like, you can't breathe. And you're talking. Do you get? And I'm like, yo, when I'm telling you that, no, that seriously, yo, when I'm telling you that I can't breathe in that moment, doesn't maybe it might not be that I cannot actually breathe, but like my chest is feeling so constricted that I find it like even the little bit of air that I take in is painful.
It's like
Do you get? It's very
Stop.
painful. Do you experience that thing where you breathe and it's like the pain is increasing every breath you take?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I can't play. Like
Because
you can't
is
breathe.
now piercing.
Yeah, like you're talking, but you can't breathe. I'm like, Daddy, I can't breathe. Daddy, I'm dying. And my mother was like, let's go to the. My father was like, you can't breathe. She's talking.
So basically.
So it's just funny episodes, bro. It's just like funny steps all the way.
So yeah, that's not going to be the only thing because, as I always say, we have life beyond sickle cell, but we need to like also create awareness for sickle cell and
So-
highlight how it really affects people. You get the downsides and stuff. And I think going on forward, we'll also like invite fellow sickle cell warriors to share their
Own experiences.
personal experiences, because believe it or not, we all have our different experiences.
Yeah, of course. No experience is the same at all.
No one experience is the
So
same.
basically, the whole point about people living with sickle cell life is that our lives are complicated. very complicated, very complicated. We don't want it to be that way, and we're not asking that we get pity. Yeah, we're just telling you that
it's understanding
our life is literally like living in the movies.
Yeah,
in being in the movie,
and
because
it should be prioritized enough to avoid it in the future. Because hello, what's the point? Why are you bringing kids into the world to survive? Say, see, there's just a lot to talk about.
There's just a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about it.
So now we're going to talk about why we decided to make this podcast.
Yeah. So why did we go to that?
Well, your whole big idea of talking about sickle cell without the usual ones we see on TikTok, and also that the fact that we've been longing for so long to have this sort of platform to talk about everything and anything we'll talk about, give our 2 cents on what we think or believe, and just be out there. Yeah.
And I think it's also like personal journeys too included, honestly, because with you, I'm like very expressive and stuff, and naturally we're both creative persons on like normal notes. Aside from this whole thing, in our personal lives and everything, we are creative, or we are multifaceted and stuff. We have layers to things. We're very interested in many things, and it all falls under the creativity category. So for me, I'm very expressive with people I'm used to, but not people I don't know. And that thing has really affected me, because to be honest, even in uni, my defense, anything that has to do with public speaking or facing the camera, I don't know how to do it. I never go to. You guys have no idea how many times we try to record and stop.
Even today, sef.
Bro, and not just even
take one, take two.
How many times? How many years has this been coming? How many years? For crying out loud. I think we started nursing this dream in 2018.
Since then.
In 2018, the year 2018, we eventually created a channel, but we didn't do anything on that channel for, I think, in 2021. So for all that period of time, we never actually did anything till this year, before we were able to finally do something. So we decided to just finally do today, guys.
Like now you're rambling.
Yes, I'm rambling. And this is me on a normal day, funny enough. So I'm just talking to them like my friends, and I'm talking to you guys like my friends. So I would like for you guys to like make that decision today. If you want to do something, just do it. What's that?
Like Salem King said.
Just do it.
That TikTok trend, Salem King said.
Yeah.
You make a video, you post it.
Just post it. Post it.
So I feel like this is going to be the end of our video for today. I feel like we've yapped a lot.
So if yapped and we didn't make a point, that's why we even started doing this.
And we didn't sip. This is supposed to be a sip. Yap.
Yeah.
But then we laughed a lot, didn't we?
We did. And I was sipping water. Sippy sip.
Sippy sip.
The truth is that
we'll still buy one, sippy sip.
Yeah. We're starting on a very realistic point of view. We're starting on a point of an average person, or an average idiot, whatever. Yeah, so in case you feel like, you don't have the necessary things everybody's having, all the fancy equipment, the fancy lighting and everything, fancy background and stuff, you don't want to know how we spoke about that before we ended up doing this. But yeah, and you feel like that's limiting you, or that's stopping you for now from starting, just start. Just start. You'll be fine eventually.
Yeah, of course.
Yo, girl, you need to have a face of start. You need to like appreciate your little points, little start points or whatever. So just start. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for joining us, and anticipate lots more. We're not boring, trust me. We're very fun. We love you.
Love you.
Love you, guys. See you another day. Bye. Oh. share, subscribe, comment, like. Encourage us, I beg.
Share where we come out.